So I have gotten so many requests to remake a video on how I made my glitter palette. So I figure it's about time. So we are going to create a whole new glitter palette in this video. Quick disclaimer before we move on, I just want to say before we get started that I have been converting my glitters into glitter gels for like 10 plus years now. I have always loved gel glitters. This is the formula that has just worked best for me. You can make your glitters any which way you'd like, but I'm sharing with you guys my formula that has worked the best. As a professional, I am letting you know right now, do not do this unless you are using cosmetic grade glitter. You do not want to put anything that is not cosmetic grade around your eye area because it's unsafe. So the first thing you're going to need are your glitters. If you are a glitter addict like myself, you will already have your full collection and ready to go to turn into a palette. If you don't have a collection and you just want to do this because you came across this video, that is okay, because I'm actually going to show you the glitters that I purchased specifically for this video to make this palette. Everything I'm about to show you, including the glitters, I purchased off of Amazon, and I have everything listed in my link tree if you're interested in duplicating what I'm doing. Otherwise, like I said, go ahead and use your own glitters. After figuring out what glitters you want, you're going to need this container. This is a airtight, safe 24 pan palette. The next thing you will need is aloe vera gel. The next item you're going to need is glycerin. This is vegetable glycerin, so if you want your palette to be vegan and cruelty free, you're going to want this one. And here's the exact glitter set that I purchased that we're going to be using to make this glitter palette today. And the last thing you're going to need are just regular sandwich bags and scissors. Here's the ratio that I use. I do 4 pumps of aloe vera and 1 pump of vegetable glycerin. Aloe vera and glycerin both absorb into the skin. Aloe vera is going to act as our gel. That one little bit of glycerin that's involved in it is what keeps the aloe vera moist inside the container, so it keeps it wet longer. If you skip the glycerin part, the aloe vera will still work. It just dries out a lot faster. With this formula, you do not need any glue or glitter glue. This is just going to be dip and apply, and I'll do a demo of that at the very end of this video. All right, until I see you at the end of this video, it's gonna go to voice over me. So the first thing you're going to do is to set your palette up, and then you're going to arrange your glitters in the order you would like to see them in your palette. After you've decided on how you would like to see your glitters in your palette, go ahead and grab your plastic bag. You're going to take your first glitter and pour that directly into the bag. Then you're going to put your mixture of the aloe vera and glycerin in the bag, and we're going to zip it shut and start squishing and mixing, and make sure it's thoroughly squished and mixed so that way the moisture gets all over the glitter. From that point, we're going to pinch and pull the glitter down to one corner in the bag. This now will make it easy to twist the bag so that way we can pipe this into the little container. Go ahead and grab your scissors and cut that tip off, and then go ahead and pipe this into your first square. Then you're just going to repeat this step for every single color. Remember that the ratio is 4 pumps aloe vera, 1 pump glycerin. Obviously, if you're working with a larger container, you can just double the ratio or amplify the ratio to whatever you need for what you're working with. I found it easiest to put the tip of the plastic bag all the way down, so that way when I piped it in, it filled the square completely. Another tip when you are piping into the container, make sure you put the tip all the way down into the square and then pipe up just to the rim. You don't want to overfill it, because when you go to put the lid on, sometimes it can spill over into the other colors. So to avoid that, go ahead and just wipe off the excess if you put too much. After everything, this is what it should look like. All you need to do is put your lid back on and then use as often as you would like. All right, you guys, here is my palette finished. Here is the original palette I made. They're actually really similar, but again, I just bought this set off of Amazon. I am really happy with how it came out. I love glitter. Now, I did say I was going to test this at the end of the video like I did in the last one, so I think I'm going to use this shade right here. And all you're going to do is just tap into it with your brush, and then go ahead and just tap on where you want it to sit on your face. Here it is up close. Here it is in lower lighting. Once this dries down, it will not budge. I have a wear test also in my playlist if you want to see how long this can stay on. Then once you're done, just go ahead and put your lid on and your glitter palette is good to go. So now that I showed you how to make this, whenever you come across a brand that sells loose glitter that you love, go ahead and buy it, because then you can just convert it into a gel. Just keep in mind, like anything, things expire. Aloe vera and glycerin, they're only going to last around 18 months. So just keep an eye after that point. Make sure you store it in room temperature, because you don't want to spoil it. Mold can grow in these things just like any other glitter palette. So just make sure you're taking care of them. If not, super easy, just gut it, clean it, and then you can refill it with new glitters. All right, you guys, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you decide to stick around, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video.